Guys, I gotta speak on this because this is going crazy all over TikTok. This whole thing, listen up really carefully. This whole thing with the RedNote app. So if you're not up to date, quick synopsis. Before the TikTok ban, everybody was trying to find another app to go to that was like TikTok. So what they do, they went to a straight up Chinese app named RedNote. Well, when they got to this app, they began talking directly to Asians, Chinese people that are on the app. And they got to talk directly to them without the media getting in between or anything. Just they got to talk. And what they were finding out is that people were eating steak dinners for $3 and paying, $80 a month for rent, or was it a year? I think it was a month. They were just finding out how cheap, and I mean, these are American dollars, how cheap it is to live there. And so they're feeling like the Chinese people are a lot more free than Americans, because Americans are working their fingers to the bone, working 2 jobs and still barely making it. But I want to tell you something right now. Be very, very, very careful, because that is an illusion of freedom. The devil always has a counterfeit of everything that God has. The Bible says that the devil transforms himself as an angel of light. So the devil is going to give you false lights, false answers, so that you don't go to the true answer. I'm sorry to let you know, but the devil is not good. He is thoroughly wicked, more dark and wicked than you could even imagine. And he wants all people enslaved. He came to steal, kill, and utterly destroy. And he ain't nice. There's not one bone, one teeny bitty bone of empathy in his body. I don't know if you can fathom that. Anyway, so this is a facade of freedom. It looks like freedom. From over here, it looks like freedom. It's new information to you. So everybody's like, ooh, oh my gosh. But let me tell you exactly what it is. They talk about healthcare is very cheap over there and it's super, expensive over here, which is true. There's a lot of wrong things with America. They talk about how the poverty rate is 0.18% over there, and it's like so high over here, especially since all of those fires. That's another video. But why do you think that is? Has anybody stopped to think, why do you think that is? It's because they're a communist country. In communism, the government dishes out the same amount of money pretty much to everybody. There is no more pursuit of happiness, of what you think happiness is. Okay? And the Democrats have been for communism. They've wanted communism in America for a long time. So I really believe this is a reverse psychology trick on everybody to think that communism is the answer. Okay? Communism is definitely not the answer. It's got everybody wanting communism so that they can be free. But do you know the communists are the most, in my opinion, they are the most enslaved people, way more than us. Okay? We're enslaved in different ways that we don't even know. But they're enslaved, they got the social credits, the social score, not credit score. And yes, the credit score over here is a lower level of that. And if we let this thing keep going, we will end up going into that communism of the social credit as well, like full out. Social credit, look it up. If you be a good citizen, if you only say what they think is okay for you to say, if you don't disagree with any of their views, they tell you what you can and cannot buy. They're watching you through your app and your phone, every single thing that you do. Like, we're so close to this. And all they need is for people to just start thirsting for what they see in China. But you have to understand, poverty rate is low because everybody's dishing it out. Elon Musk said it. He said everybody in the future is going to have a great amount of money. But do you know what the cost of that is going to be? The mark of the beast, an eternal damnation, selling your soul. And this is what people are ready to do. A lot of people already have the mark of the beast in their hearts, and they're ready to sell their soul. They're like, man, I want my comfort. Okay, so that's not freedom. Selling your soul so that you can experience comfort and work less hard is not freedom. Okay, like I said, you don't have the pursuit of happiness anymore. If everybody's just getting the same amount dished out to them, you're no longer able to maybe have witty ideas that are smarter than the next person and put in harder work than somebody else is willing to put in, and you skyrocket financially more than other people because you're willing to pay a price that other people are not willing to pay. That's over with. I think it was Bill Gates who already said that, I think it was by year 2030, that nobody will own anything and everybody will be happy. They'll be happy not owning anything. What do you think that is? It is communism, but it's truly the beast system, the new world order. So these posts are going viral and going crazy. Do not be deceived. Do not be tricked at this. Everything comes at a cost and a price. So, don't be like Eve marveling at the apple. Okay? You already have more freedom than they have, even though you're working harder. And I know you just want to break. I know a lot of people just want a handout. I know people want help. I understand that, but I don't think you realize that that's the help. That's not the type of help you really want, because that's truly not help. That is help at the cost of your eternal soul. And that's not help at all. There is a better way. And if you follow me, I'll talk about the better way. And I have experienced that better way. And God has met every one of my needs. And God has propelled me into my promised land. And for all those who want to take that path, I want to help propel you into your promised land as well. Flowing with milk and honey, not having to worry about a thing. Being responsible, because to him who is given much, much is required, okay? There's are universal laws that we can't get around. But with this beast system, they're trying to get around the universal laws. The things that set us apart, the things that give different people different consequences for the different things they do, or the different rewards for the different things they do. It's not worth it, and don't be suckered in to the hype and to what your eyes see. The lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life. When the devil tempted Eve, he said, just look at the fruit, look at it. And she looked at it. And when she looked at it, she began to lust after it. She saw it as something that was good, not knowing that it was about to be the worst thing for her. She thought she was gaining something. She thought she was gaining something by that. And understand, when these people are looking at China and RedNote, they think that they're going to be gaining something by... I don't think they understand that what they're lusting after is to be ruled under communism. And this is what I'm trying to open the people's eyes to, because it is a facade and a mirage. It's a lie. That's not what you want. There are other answers. So follow my page for more, and I'll see you next time.